is it too late to start? You've clicked on this video already, so you have one thing in your mind that you would like to try, that you would like to start, or it was always your dream to achieve something greater than your 9 to 5, something greater than just being in your comfortable zone in the square. Hey guys, welcome to this video. I believe that this will leave you way better than it found you. It's not like those emails in your mailbox. It's like just make a coffee, make a tea, and let's just talk for a while. It's gonna be about, am I too old for this? Am I too old for this? If I had started earlier, the things would be better. So, if you're one of them, I was also one of them, and sometimes I'm still one of them, but we're gonna fix it very quickly. And that's why I'm also doing this video for me too, you know. I'm you, you're me. We're just kind of the same person that kind of needs to hear it. If you're connected to your authentic self, you can't help yourself and you need to do it. And this is the first and also the most important step, honestly, to get to know yourself and being really honest with yourself. Look, now this job kind of sucks, maybe good money. We were created to create something else, to create either better lives of others, to create a product, to create smiles, to create healthy people. The cleaning lady in the hotel creates beautiful place. She creates, if she really sees that she is here to create beautiful rooms, to create a welcoming space, clean, neat place to spend the night in any kind of hotel room. It's a hotel. I believe that there is some people that do love it. Of course, if they don't and they want to do something else, well, that's a different story, and that might be also the video for them, and that's actually the video for everyone who has these type of feelings about next step that they know they should do, but they're kind of backing up when it starts to be something. So let me give you reasons why you should not back up, why you should just even close your eyes, but believe, have the faith, and mainly don't stop. I was exactly like some people that maybe have some limiting beliefs, and they kind of go there. They see that it might be something from it, but they're kind of not ready yet. And this really also is connected with perfectionism, because if it's not perfect, it can be seen by anyone. It can be done if it's not perfect, because in their head, done equals to perfect, but it's never like that. Nothing is ever perfect, but something might be done, but it will be never perfect, because perfection is not objective. Something might be for someone done, and for the other person, it could be like halfway. You should never be discouraged when someone says to you, well, this is not enough. Well, Joe, if it's not enough, maybe I might go a place where I might tell if it's enough or not. I believe that also age is just a number. I know that it's very cliche, but when you do something from passion, when you're inspired by having the flow state, when you do something like drawing or singing or like data, when you do coding, some people can get this flow state from this. And I really believe that if you're having this flow state, isn't it something that you would do first of all for free? Because when you do it first for free, of course, you sacrifice time. But from this for free hobby, like this, you could create your future where you would be happy, you would do something that you love, and it could be actually very, very near future. It could be like 1 year, if you're really like, if you're grinding, if you're just every day after work sitting down and be like, let me draw a dog. That if you are really determined and if you also connected with your visualization, it's possible. Because be aware that your regrets will get just bigger, the same way as if you started now what you love to do and let the success and your skill set get greater and greater. But in short term, it's very hard to realize that when you're gonna be 70, 80 years old, God bless if you're 80 because of this situation, if you're just dwelling on your excuses will eventually become your regrets, and that hurts, and that really hurts. How can I know how it hurts? I don't seem to be 70 years old, but I imagine it. So if you are really serious about this, you will find time when you're waiting for your coffee, when you're waiting for bus, anytime, to imagine how it would be on your deathbed saying, well, I wish I could have done that. For me, it's something unacceptable, and I really believe that just by clicking on this video, for you, it's unacceptable the same way. Of course, there are some situations where a person just can't do exactly what they love. Like, if you really would love to do a certain sport, but probably you're hurt in your body somehow. On this, I would approach it to first visualize that you're healthy, because everything is possible with visualization and with real belief, but really honest belief, and that you really like, that you mean it. When you visualize it, you feel it, you mean it. And I would start with this, and then I would first of all accept it, and something even similar will come your way. I believe 100% in this. If you are blessed and if you are able to do what you love and you're not doing it, well, what the heck are you doing? No, but I of course understand that there is many circumstances that we face every day, and it's very easy to create excuses. And that's the disease of this short-term dopamine-based population. Very, very easy excuses, and if person isn't so determined to do something that he loves, he will 1000% find excuses. Of course, there is more to do with this. There are some limiting beliefs that you just need to get through it. You kind of need to sit down with yourself and be like, okay, journal, camera, whatever, but let me just acknowledge that. Acknowledge those beliefs that are holding you back. How can you do this? If something holds you back, it's mainly your shadow being activated, if you can say it like that. And let it activate. Just grab a pen, grab a paper, and answer this question. Write it down now, stop your video as I'm gonna say it, and go to your notes and write it down, and on your way to work or whatever, just answer it. Let even others look, like, let them get inspired. What is holding me back? Or why am I scared? Answers on questions that start with why, how. That's it, probably. You will get a very, very interesting answer, and it will be the open answer that will bring you closer to the truth. Why am I really behaving like this when it comes to my success? Really, why do I behave in certain situations where there might be opportunity? Why do I back up? Why am I scared? What is holding me back? And, which is very important, connected with your childhood, connected with situations where you were first in a competition, and how are you feeling about it? What were the circumstances around that? What was happening after? Where you get laughed at, or where you get like moralized by your parents, like when it was in sports probably, and your parents were saying you should be more studying and less be focused on your sports because the studies are the most important thing and you should be focused on that, when you're going to be just running around chasing the ball, girls, cheerleaders, and your head will be like, well, rather to not disappoint someone, I will never ever be successful in these kinds of things. I will rather be successful as a CEO, as a data analyst. Once you acknowledge it, it will be way easier to work with this. Also, it's very good to have some appointments with a psychologist, because these people are sometimes really saving lives. So just try it. It's very helpful. Also, let's not talk about just you and me. Let's talk about other people that achieved so much and they started. For some people, they would say it's so late, but it was just at the right time. The founder of KFC, he started the KFC at 62. Vera Wang, she's considered one of the most influential designers in America. Or Julia Child, at 49, she put out just one cookbook and all of a sudden she revolutionized the American cooking. These stories I look up to always when I have a doubt about anything that should be done earlier. Rely on yourself, that you're responsible for your own self, and you proved it. It's like if your parent was really taking care of you, if he would say, okay, don't worry, I'm gonna fix those pants that you ripped, and he really fixed it. Now you would develop a bigger trust with him or with her, with your mother or with your father, because they really did what they said they're gonna do for you. If they wouldn't do it, you would feel betrayed, you would lack the trust that you have towards them, and it would just fall down and down. Why would you do this to yourself? Why would you say, yes, I'm gonna do this, yes, I'm gonna go for a run, I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna write a book in one day, and then you wouldn't do it? First of all, be realistic with your goals, but second of all, if you put the goal down, do it. Because only like this you will develop the trust that you have within yourself, the confidence that you have within yourself. And also it's a good way how to overcome this question, like, is it too late to start? Just start to do these little things for yourself, and then you would be so confident, and you will be so confident that you will no longer even ask if it's too late to start. You will just do it. And that's also a very important thing. Not think about it a lot. Just switch off the mind. That's also why, if this is concerning a certain skill or certain activity that you really enjoy, you're probably very passionate about. You're probably in a flow state when you're doing it, if you really want to do something that you love. What I wanted to say, how was that? You won't think You will just do it. And you can't really help yourself even to not to do it. So this is also a very important thing. Don't think about it. Be very realistic with your goals and build trust with yourself. And if you do these things, you will have already the habits and the skill set how to manage yourself, how to lead yourself, your own self. Also the inner child that wants to just sometimes eat a bag of chips, cry, do nothing, be lazy. You will always have this higher self, the responsible self, that will be always here for you and will be like a parent that holds you. That if I would start playing piano, I would be probably attending classes with people that are way younger than me. But what I would need to say is, this is my path. There is no time really important. There is no measurement that would be important when it comes to my passion. It doesn't have time. There is no Excel sheet that says, no, you're already too late. There is no more for you. There is too many fishes in the lake already. It's complete. It's not like this. And this is also what you need to realize. If you're thinking that there is too many fishes in the lake, you're thinking in lack. You're thinking in, there is no more for me. There is already too many people like this. There is no chance for me to be better than others. Don't also compare yourself with others. That's a stealer of happiness and of potential. Really mind your own path and trust in your abilities. And if you need, be like this. Be like the horses. It's like horse when they just shouldn't get distracted because they would run away. They have these covers for their eyes to really just aim towards them. Be like them. Eventually, if you struggle with it, talk about it with someone, with your dear friend, your parents, with yourself. Take your pen and your journal. Really, I have already 4 journals that are full, and if I wouldn't start, I don't know where I would be now. But I wouldn't definitely be making this video. So if you can start, if you haven't already started, start now. And I will actually give you a prompt to start, as I already gave you the first one. What am I scared of? What is holding me back? Really answer what, why, answer openly, answer on 1, 2, 3 pages. Really make your time for that, because it's important. It's your future. It's one of the most important things that you should be concerned about. It's exercise for possibility, because you need to train your mind that everything is possible. We don't care how cliche does it sound, but you really need to train your brain that everything is possible. If you can imagine it, it will happen if you do the correct work. And it not even has to be correct. It just needs to be the work. It needs to be honest. And you need to kind of get your pride down a little bit. If everything was possible, what would be my next step from now? If everything was possible, what would be my next step from this day now on? From today. And what it will point at is that, okay, even if you think that everything is not possible, you will play the game that it is for a while. And you will imagine that you are now, if you need, you would imagine, okay, so now I'm gaining 10,000 a month from whatever job I have, but I have a lot of money to work with. And what I would do with this money, I would probably make a movie. I might start attending classes. I might just travel and learn something in a different country. I might travel, learn a different language, come back and start to teach the language. See, the thing is to really open your brain to possibilities. This little phrase can literally start the shift in you. So give it a shot. It's worth it. And now I have for you a fourth and like a little bonus that's very hard to accept for some people. And so I want to see if you're the one. However, what I do have is this 90-year human life in weeks. You can see that we don't have a lot of weeks. Someone can say, wow, there's so many weeks. Well, I don't know where you are now, but we can be probably like in here, like 25-ish periods. So if we take a marker and do a little eye-opening exercise, then we can find out that we actually don't have that many weeks. Because what happens? Do we live until 90? Hell no. I'm not sure. We can live, like, if we're really, if we're like eating so clean, so fresh, you know, we can reach like 80. So 10 years out. Let's have a person who is 30. This person is 30 years old. So basically, this is his life. There is no more. There is no more. It doesn't multiply, nothing like that. And what I wanted to tell you, that no matter how much money you have in this, it's always worth being in a sacrifice mode for a while. For example, we know the 10,000 rule, the genius rule, right? If a person starts playing piano, okay, in 30, he is damn good in his 40s. Of course, there is this fact that the children learn way quicker, but sometimes I find that I learn way quicker when I'm now older than when I was a child, because I know what to focus on and I know what's important. I know what's more important. So don't worry about it. You're backed with your wisdom. It's alright. So this period, if you would be just playing piano, then can you imagine that this would be your dream life after? It's worth it. Be consistent, be patient, believe in yourself. I believe in you because I believe in me. Download this if you want. You have it in the description of the video. Follow this account, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.